evening, everyone. Just a very short video tonight. I wanted to touch base in terms of the Supreme Court case that has just come up on their docket, which is being described as the most important case of the decade, in legal circles at least. And it is very important because it concerns the rights of prisoners in Guantanamo, at Guantanamo Bay. And there was a story that appeared a few days ago on the BBC International News, which received, of course, very little attention here, and likely most Americans won't get to hear about it unless they listen to these news on a continuous basis. It concerns a suicide attempt by a prisoner in at Gitmo in Guantanamo Bay. And at first, I heard about the story on through the Crooks and Liars website, and so I'd like to share that with you because I think it's important to know about it. The entire story has been authenticated by American officials, by the way, and so here's the account. An inmate at the U.S. detention center in Guantanamo Bay slashed his throat with a sharpened fingernail. U.S. officials have confirmed this story. They said the incident is an act of self-harm rather than a suicide attempt. U.S. Navy Commander Andrew Haines said that there was an impressive effusion of blood, but the prisoner was then treated by guards and taken to the prison clinic. Officials would give no other details, but a lawyer said the inmate had been held without charge for nearly 6 years. Commander Haines said that such self-harm incidents were a tactic to discredit U.S. forces. Right. Because it's impossible to imagine why someone left to rot in a prison for 6 years without charges, doomed to indefinite despair, would have any legitimate reason to want to end his life, except to make the people holding him look bad. And sadly, Commander Haines is not the only military officer to suggest suicide as an asymmetrical warfare tactic. And you know what? The callousness and lack of empathy necessary to float such ideas is a definition of sociopathy. So that's my commentary for tonight. Let's hope the guys on the Supreme Court make the right decision. They have in the past made some decisions which went against our current regime here. So let's hope that they will at least uphold the rights of habeas corpus for any prisoner in this country. Thanks.